Yes, we need as much damage to these armies as we can. And Vultures is a very large one, unfortunately, so we do need to stop him fairly soon. Kalach isn't actually that large by comparison, but we do need to kill one of them fairly soon, because they will continue to spawn in reinforcements in the form of these Pegasus Knights for Kalach, and the Cavaliers for I hesitate to say Mr. Volter, but his army. There's more Pegasus Knights. So I heard you like Pegasus Knights. Here's more Pegasus Knights. That's a lie, I actually don't like Pegasus Knights at all. Good, thank you, Franz. I appreciate you critting when he has less than half health. Such is the way, though. Let's move like that, because it's safe. Joshua, I don't think you're actually going to get to gain a level before you fight your enemy here. See, I knew that he would get hit. I knew that he would. Now, let's heal up Joshua, because he needs to be in tip-top shape for what he has to do. Because our good buddy Kellic is no slouch. 15 defense, and Joshua's going to hit him for an astounding 4. Good. But with his 12 defense, this man will only hit him for 20. Clearly, we have the advantage. Damn it! Alright. That's fine, I suppose. Go, Colm. Finally do a thing. If Kallic didn't have the Hoplin Guard, this would be a lot easier to take him down. But, unfortunately, he does. Actually, Joshua's almost an S-rank sword. Meaning I can cheese this encounter with him. I can do a thing. So I may just wait and do a thing. That would be really handy if I could. Let's see if I can. Yeah, let's see if I can actually do that instead of what I had initially planned on doing. Let's see. Up here should be a possible location for this thing that I'm looking for. So sorry everyone, you're gonna have to see a little bit of grinding here where I attempt to get Joshua to an S-rank sword. Because that will allow me to use the special super rare twin relic weapon sword that we got in the last mission, which will be incredibly helpful. So I may opt to try and do that. Assuming that these two Pegasus Knights don't just, they're just going to immediately go for Ewan. Good. That makes sense, because Ewan is a squishy mage who is still going to destroy their very existences. So I hope that worked out for you. More army movements. Eventually, we'll narrow this down so the enemy doesn't have nearly as many enemies for us to deal with. But doing that is a bit of a long road, so we're just gonna try to pound through how many enemies we start again. Going to pound through as many enemies as we possibly can, and that's a fine level, actually, Amelia. I'm totally okay with that. Would have liked a little more punch, but well, we'll just have to deal with more Judy. I don't know why I went there, but that, yes. It's Punch and Judy. It's an old sock puppet thing. A 0% chance to cut her HP in half. This is a fine spot for Amelia just to hang out. because we can burn through all of that eclipse that we can't steal anyway. And more reinforcements. Oh, no more of them though, which is both good and bad. So I actually kind of wanted more of them. Okay, he has to fall by Joshua's hand. It's the only way this plan of mine is going to work. So unfortunately, Ephraim, you get to back off. Let's start getting up there if I can. There's always a plan. There truly is. Whether it's a good one or not is totally up in the air. But there is a plan. Now that's how you critical hit. When they have full HP, erase them in one shot. Alright, I think my main army is finished. Because it's just these guys. May go use Ewan as a bit of a messenger to deliver things between Eirika and Joshua. And yes, I am totally going to use the special relic weapon to kill one of the generals here. It's just safer if I have the ability to do so. I don't know if I'll be able to actually though. We'll have to see. Yep, continue to try to cut Amelia's HP in half. That's a sound plan, sir. Let's move through the desert a little bit better. That's fine. Now let's see, Joshua. Yeah, just move one so you force him into counterattacking you. Eventually, I'll find that thing. Okay, she can move that way, and it's totally okay. There it is, the Worm Slayer. That's like roughly in this area. The Swift Souls are right about in here. The one that we found, they're right about in here somewhere. So then the other thing we're looking for is up there, where we basically have to just have Cormac pace around in the desert with his dragon. So he's not pacing at all, he's just flying around and stopping every couple of feet. Soon, we'll be able to punch into the heart of Volter's army. And we're almost ready to go take out Kalech as well. I hope that happens soon. That was me drumming out on the backs of my knuckles, by the way. That weird sound that you guys heard. You may have heard, I don't know. Come on, Joshua. Kill him and S-rank your weapon. That isn't what I really... Aha! That's what I wanted, though. I'll take it. Oh, okay. New target, then. Fine. It's Not gonna help you at all, but good plan. I've said it before, but I wonder why the enemy just says, like, oh yeah, that's a good plan, to, like, ah! I forgot about them. Flee! Flee, everyone! Defensive positions! Put the Worm Slayer away, and take that thing. Now this is a great weapon, and it raises his resist, which is unnecessary. See, this is why I wanted to try to punch through that army very quickly, so we could kind of open up some breathing room for us. For any more things, and besides, when there's one army gone, it's less of a we're completely surrounded kind of situation. Apparently that's not in there, or it's not showing up in there. Let's see. Alright. They just have flux. So we'll move them back, I suppose. Did his Eclipse break? It did not. So much power on the Eclipse. So much power. So many uses, rather. That's what I meant to say. Franz doesn't like being hit, and likes to perform critical hits. That's his thing, apparently. Just, I guess. We'll use Nemade to take them out, as planned, and then, so I guess we'll just attempt to get Joshua his new sword, the sword that, honestly, he kind of deserves, since, you know, it's his family's weapon and all that. Probably do want to give him that weapon. Okay. Yes, continue to bombard Amelia from orbit. It's not going to work. Alright, let's get Ewan to pass that sword off. Can use Natasha to off him. A fine level. Still wish you would get more like defense, but well, you're a healer, so. There it is, the silence. The silence is in one of these 4 squares. So, apparently those do just in fact happen at random. while I would like to be in a situation where... Looks like that square is okay, and that's actually one of the squares where this might be. It's not, but it might have been. And had it been, you all would look very foolish for doubting me. Doesn't look like he can move there, so if we go there and use the bow, he'll go into melee with us. Okay, that wasn't as intended. Alright. Let's give RSL some magic target practice by burning this man alive. That'll work. That'll especially work. Good. Use Ephraim to destroy this man in one shot with the power of the Rainleaf. Good work, Ephraim. We'll need to level up Ephraim at a later date. Noel, sit there. I always feel weird like having Noel in the army. He just seems so weak by comparison to really kind of anybody. And that's exactly what I didn't want to have happen, but nah. What can you actually do? But I think we should be okay to go and attack the main force of Volter's army. Sort of eliminate a lot of these little nagging threats that are sitting around. So we'll just move in RSL. Oh wow, she's gonna crit too. That's a really cool animation. I've never seen that before. It's very cool. I think she'll be safe. She will. I don't think he will be though. Oh no, everyone's gonna be safe. Let's move Ewan down here too. And no. There's a thing over here I'm trying to find. It's not going to work apparently. Right there's good, Eirika. It's really not what I want. Well, I don't have much of a choice, I suppose. Now, that thing that Cormac's looking for, that's the thing that I really, really want to have as well. So the fact that it's not showing up is really, really annoying. I think that's just about everybody except these two. Yeah. Kill him. And then we'll heal you up. And then in theory, you could actually go after the guy who killed your mother. He doesn't know that yet, but well, I'm sure he will. It's an S-rank staff. Yes, it is. Very nice.